Dalton, this is my third message. Your dad is waiting on us. Where are you?
Good morning, Wilson.
Dalton, I've been trying to get a hold of you all morning. You're late.
Got you festive drink.
Hey, buddy, back of the line.
Oh, well, about that. Did you hear they're hiring Santas at the mall one town over? Good pay too, I hear.
Cancel the Christmas festival or you will face consequences beyond your control.
Ugh, that gave me a serious ick.
I know. Whoever wrote that spelled consequences wrong.
I mean the threat.
Oh, come on. You and I both know no one in Willow Creek could hurt a fly. We can't let some silly letter stand in our way.
Define silly.
Silly is thinking they can intimidate us with bad grammar and empty threats.
Well, I, for one, am going to be on high alert.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Now, let the Santas in.
All of them? Did you see that line?
One at a time.
I'm thinking of a big contemporary add-on with skylights and windows, integrating green building practices. Classic, modern, sustainable.
Well, son, I admit, you've really done yourself with this. It's unique, it's out of the box, and it's only a week late. You are a very talented architect, but there's more to the job than that. Which is why I'm sending you on an assignment.
An assignment.
Okay, gentlemen, one at a time. We will get to... Where...
I love your sweater, by the way. Very festive. This way.
A Christmas festival?
A Christmas festival. I just got off the phone with the mayor of Willow Creek, finalizing our partnership to renovate Heritage Place. We're doing this renovation for the town at a greatly reduced rate. This festival is their opportunity to raise the funds, and we'll match whatever funds they raise. Giving back to the community, it's a good thing, and if it happens to garner us some positive press, well, I'm planning on featuring this in our Company Who Cares campaign. Our image is at stake here. This fundraiser has to work for this deal to move forward. And I need you to ensure that everything runs smoothly. Wilson will go with you, of course. I need someone there who will actually remember to report back to me. Look, Willow Creek, it's an hour away.
Under one condition.
Which is?
If I deliver your publicity op, you give the go-ahead on the green building initiative I want to start.
But only if you can prove to me that you can handle this responsibility.
Deal.
Well, your references are certainly impressive.
Well, being Santa is sort of my specialty.
I can tell. So, Chris.
Santa's fine.
Of course. Santa, what made you choose Willow Creek?
Well, your ad said you were looking for a special Santa. I guess you could say I go where I'm needed.
Well, you are a very good candidate, but we have some other people that we don't need to see. You're hired, pending our checking of references, of course.
Well, of course. I'm sure you'll see that everything is in order.
Well, you're going to be busy. We have a meeting for the fundraiser volunteers tonight, the toy drive, and of course, pictures with Santa. That will be in the town square.
Well, it looks like someone is in need of a little Christmas spirit.
Oh, that's nothing.
Oh, don't worry. I've seen a lot of things over the years. Some people think that the answer to their own problems is to steal joy from others. But what they don't know is that we've got the power of the Christmas spirit backing us up.
Spoken like a true Santa. Hey, Mom. Do you have the cookies for the kickoff meeting?
In the back. Pick one, cinnamon or nutmeg?
Is this a trick question?
No, this is me winning the baking contest.
Oh, Mom, please don't get crazy about the baking contest again this year.
I won that contest 5 years in a row until Jim's Bakery. He just moves to town last year, pulls out a classic gingerbread and wins. I mean, classic gingerbread.
It was good.
Whose side are you on?
Always yours, Mom. So what's the plan?
Simple. I'll just come up with the perfect recipe.
Great. Now you can add that to the list that you keep of perfect things. Well, I will leave you to it. Love you.
Love you too.
All right, snacks are in the lobby. Oh, nice.
I brought in some decorations from the office. Thought it would make things look more festive.
Uh-oh. Trouble just entered the chat.
Oh, great. What's she doing here?
Probably came to scope out the competition. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if she's the one behind that letter. What? It makes sense. She's the only other interior designer in town. Good evening, ladies.
Heather, I don't have your name on the list of volunteers.
Last minute decision. You know me, I love to stay involved in the community. I bet you do.
We are so glad you're here. If you could just take a seat, we're about to get started.
Oh, great. Last minute decision. I don't trust her.
Come on, Avery. It's Christmas. Let's all get along. If everyone could take their seats, we're about to get started.
Oh, Santa. I didn't see you there.
My fault. I've learned to walk very quietly. Reindeer startle easily.
Too much cinnamon?
What? No. What makes you say that?
I know the too much cinnamon face anywhere, Phyllis. I've made the same mistake.
So, Jim, to what do I owe the honor?
Can I just want a cup of coffee?
You can, but I don't think that's why you're here.
It's a start.
So what's up? You're gonna try and figure out my plan for the contest?
Actually, I have a proposition.
And what kind of proposition?
I think you and I should team up this year.
So that covers the toy drive and the pictures with Santa. I'm sure we all thank Santa for being here tonight. All the money raised will go toward the renovation of this building. The culmination of events will be our big fundraising party, where we will have a silent auction, businesses will be donating items, there will be a cookie decorating station, a gingerbread house contest, tree lighting, carolers.
Great. As if the future construction noise isn't bad enough. Now you want to blast music all night? I live next door, you know.
We will keep the noise to a minimum, Gus, I promise. Alex?
Alex Smith, Willow Creek Gazette.
Yes, we know, Alex.
Willow Creek Gazette. Ah. Is this you and a web page? Haven't had a real newspaper in this town since this place shut down.
I think
Alex, you had a question?
What about food?
My mom's diner will be catering. Oh, and don't forget to mention the hot chocolate bar in your write-up. We are all looking forward to reading it. Yes,
Yeah, I can do the hot chocolate bar.
that would be great. Thank you, Mr. Amberson.
It's my pleasure. After all, that's why I moved back to Willow Creek. And now that I'm retired, I want to follow my family's legacy.
Oh, here we go again.
You know, my father, Wilberforce T. Amberson, played a huge role in making this town what it is today. In fact, that reminds me of a story he used to tell. When he was a young lad, he was what they called a newsie in the big city. Well, one day he had saved enough of his pennies to take a trip. You know, that's what they made back then. Pennies. Anyway, he couldn't go far.
Her name is Zoe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Santa.
Of course.
She's the one you want to talk to if you're here to volunteer. You are here to volunteer, are you not?
Absolutely.
So we bought a ticket for his
This town has some characters, doesn't it?
You know, that's the thing about towns. It takes a lot of character to make a community.
See as much of this country as he could, so he bought a ticket for as far as those pennies would take him. And you know where he ended up? That's right. Willow Creek. Anyway.
You've heard of Miss Mabel's Cafe?
The big chain of diners.
Yeah. Well, they're sending a Miss Mabel to enter the competition. Not even the real Miss Mabel, if there even is one, just a Miss Mabel.
Why? It's just a small town competition.
Yeah, but that's what they do. They pretend to be this whole grassroots, homegrown thing. They enter these baking competitions, take first, and then they open up a restaurant in that town on the back of all that free publicity.
They're opening a place here.
If they win the competition.
That would be...
disastrous for both of us.
But why should we team up?
We were the 2 top vote getters last year, by a mile. Now, if we compete against one another, we split the vote. Together.
We can win.
Right. Do we have a deal?
Deal.
Well, he has never had an apple pie so good in all his life. He talked about it for years.
Alex?
And the people, well, he realized those...
Avery?
Can I help you find something?
Actually, yeah, I was just looking for you. Just thought you could use some help.
really make a home. And that's why my father, Wilberforce T. Anderson, chose Willow Creek as his beloved home.
Thank you, Mr. Amberson. Now, turning over to the decorations for this year's fundraiser, I have given this a lot of thought, and I have come up with what I think is the perfect look. The goal is to keep things as traditional as possible. We'll go with a classic red and green color palette, wreaths, poinsettias, and a Christmas tree decorated with vintage ornaments. Does anyone have any thoughts?
Have you thought about doing a Christmas light show? We could coordinate lights to melodies of various songs. It's a real crowd pleaser.
Oh, that's an excellent suggestion, Miss...
You call me Dalton.
Well, nice to meet you, Dalton.
And what about if, instead of a traditional tree, we did something a bit more minimalistic?
A minimalist tree?
Why not? I wouldn't want people to think we're being unoriginal.
There's nothing unoriginal about classic design. That's what makes it classic. It's timeless.
I didn't mean to offend you. I'm just trying to think outside the box.
It's a Christmas party, not a modern art exhibit.
All the more reason to make it memorable.
I was gonna skip this.
You know, why don't we all take a quick snack break, okay? Refreshments in the lobby.
Who exactly are you?
I told you, Dalton. I'm your new partner.
Partner?
Right, here you go. Thanks, guys.
Dear, good to see you here. Merry Christmas.
Wonderful.
Lovely event.
Haven't seen you in so long.
You can see all the hard work.
Oh, why not?
Oh, no.
I am so sorry.
It's okay.
Well, let's sure hope you're on Santa's nice list. Because I'll get you a new. I'll get you a napkin.
Thanks.
It's important that we make Oak Haven happy, and he is the architect on the project. You need to make this work,
Yes.
Zoe.
Yes, I understand. Thank you, Mayor Foster.
So, partners?
Partners.
I really am just trying to help.
Look, Dalton, I appreciate your input, but I've been working on this festival plan for months. I have a perfect design.
Then you won't mind showing me your setup here. Where you're storing everything. Decorations, donations.
We have a storage room in the building.
Which is?
Right this way.
I really am so sorry. It's just this jam is just...
Making it worse? Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, it really isn't that bad. Maybe we can just get some water on there. We can...
You know what? I got this. It's fine. Thank you.
Oh, these don't look too festive.
Oh, those This used to be an old newspaper office. We'll be moving those into the storage room tomorrow. So, like I said, I'm sure you'll find everything in order. Someone must have broken in.
How long have you been getting these letters?
A few weeks. I'm sure it's just a prank.
What about the storage room?
The police said it's probably just kids, and I agree. Luckily, it was just some old decorations. Avery's starting to pick up the donations for the silent auction tomorrow, and my decorations are all safe and sound. I was gonna move them over tomorrow on my way to meet Santa.
Santa. Wait a minute. Really authentic, huh?
I know, right? I'm taking him to his throne at Town Square tomorrow, and I'll pick up a lock for the storage room on the way there. I'm sure it will all be okay.
I'll go with you to meet Santa, and Wilson will go pick up the donations with Avery.
What? Why?
Because we're partners, remember?
Right.
Oh, you might want to stand back. I don't want to get anything on that. He's a designer?
Yeah. You like it?
You know, you might be a little overdressed for this job.
I'm not wearing a tie.
Right.
Cool. What? I never really looked at one of these before.
So where's Santa?
Should be here any minute.
Okay, perfect. Then we have time to talk.
What about?
The break-in?
I told you.
Hear me out. If it wasn't kids...
Which it is.
Okay, but if it wasn't, it had to be someone that was there last night. I mean, think about how would kids get in? The door's always locked, right?
Maybe someone forgot to lock it. It happens. But we don't have to worry about it anymore. I put a really sturdy lock on the storage room this morning when I moved my decorations over, and I made sure all the windows and doors are locked. Ah, there you are, Chris.
Santa, please.
Of course. If you could just take a seat on your throne.
My pleasure.
Zoe.
Dalton, I told you there is nothing to worry about. No one is trying to sabotage the festival. Oh, Santa!
You were saying?
Well, that wasn't so bad.
And now for the best part. A reward for a job well done.
What are these?
Roasted chestnuts. You know, like in the song?
Oh, right.
My mom used to make these for us when we were little. Sort of a tradition.
Sounds nice. We didn't do too much of that.
Much of what?
Christmas. My family wasn't big on holidays. We moved around a lot, so we didn't have much time for tradition.
Oh, no.
And you're sure there was no address on that envelope?
No, it just showed up in our mailbox. Had to have been someone local.
Anyone you have trouble with?
Funny you should mention that.
Avery thinks it's from Heather. She's the only other interior designer in town.
And she's always been jealous of Zoe.
Okay. What about that guy from the meeting? One who was always complaining.
Gus? Sure, Gus is a grouch, but I can't imagine him stooping this low. In fact, I can't imagine anyone from Willow Creek doing something like this.
Well, maybe they're not. Anyone new to town?
Just you guys. And Santa.
No way. His references were impeccable.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like the type to sabotage his own throne.
Now that I'm thinking of it, I did see Alex sneaking around the meeting.
Okay. So, Heather, Gus, and Alex, right? Anyone else?
Not that I can think of.
Well, it's a start.
Start for what?
Investigating.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm gonna go talk to these people, find out who's doing this and why.
What? You don't even know them.
That's where you come in.
I can't. I have to help Avery with the rest of the donations.
Wilson can keep doing that, right?
Yeah. Well, I guess I could.
Avery?
Sure, if it helps.
It's settled.
Remind me again why we're working here? I have a full bakery, you know.
Because your bakery closes at 3. This is an all-day business, and I just closed up.
So,
Any ideas for the contest?
Well, it has to be something special. Something that says Christmas, but that also stands out.
I was thinking traditional plum pudding.
Debbie did that 3 years ago. When she went to light it, she used too much sauce and...
Fire.
One of the judges lost an eyebrow. We should probably stay away from anything flammable.
Duly noted. It's good to have your knowledge of the town. How long you lived here?
Oh, Sam and I moved here right after we were married.
Seems like a nice place to start a life.
Yeah, he always said that small towns like this were the perfect place to raise kids.
Sounds like a wise man.
He was. I miss him, especially this time of year. That's it. Sam's mom used to make this Yule log, but it was special, really different.
Sounds great. What are the ingredients?
That's the problem. It was a family secret. She never did get around to giving it to me. I mean, I know most of it, but there is a secret ingredient.
Maybe we can work it out.
It's worth a shot.
You're late.
Just had to make a quick pit stop.
You stopped to buy fudge.
Peppermint chocolate fudge, to be exact. It's Christmas. Have some, it's really good.
Well, look who it is.
Hello, Heather?
Let me guess. Came to see what a real design studio looks like.
Not exactly.
You can take a look at one of my newest creations. What do you think?
Well,
Very daring. Christmas in chaos, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know, I didn't think anyone in this town would actually get that. You're Dalton, right? From last night?
That's me.
Well, I thought you had some really great ideas. You know, not just the same old, you know what I mean?
Thanks. I'm sure you heard about the break-in.
Yeah, I did.
Did you happen to go near the storage room last night?
Are you accusing me of something?
well,
No, of course not. No. We were just wondering if you saw anything suspicious.
No, I mean, not if you don't count Zoe's design plan. I'm kidding, Zoe, of course. Your designs are adorable, really. But no, I didn't go anywhere near the storage room last night, so if you'll excuse me, I have some work to do.
You really think you're gonna get all this in there?
Of course.
I think we need a better plan for these, what are these?
Gingerbread house kits.
Of course. I didn't know they came in kits.
It's actually kind of fun. Trying to keep the walls up while getting covered in icing.
I think we have, different ideas of what fun is.
It's about enjoying the process.
If you say so.
I'll make you a bet.
What's the bet?
If I can get all of these in the van, I get to decide what we do for our lunch break.
You're on.
Sounds like we have a bet.
got any of that fudge left? Dealing with Heather definitely requires chocolate.
Yeah, she's not your biggest fan, huh?
What was that about Christmas in chaos?
Honestly, it was all I can think of.
I guess it's not your taste.
How would you know what my taste is?
I looked up some of your building designs online.
I'm flattered.
It's called doing research.
Okay, and what was your verdict?
They're good. At least, technically.
Thanks. I think. So how do we feel about Heather as a suspect?
Well, one thing's for sure. She wasn't telling the truth.
What do you mean?
I mean, when Avery and I saw her last night, she wasn't coming in from the lobby. She was coming from the direction of the storage room.
Really? Are you hungry? I'm starving.
You just had like a pound of chocolate.
Hello, honey.
Hi, Mom.
Mom? Mom?
Too small town for you?
And who would this be?
Mom, this is Dalton.
Oh, the Dalton. Well, Zoe's told me all about you.
Real.
I haven't really.
What can I get you?
What's good?
You will have the special.
I will.
Don't fight it.
I have the special. Thanks.
And you, Zoe?
Same for me, Mom.
I can't believe you actually got all those kids to fit.
Just takes talent. Speaking of,
I concede you are the gingerbread expert.
it's a gift.
So, was there a reason you wanted us to build gingerbread houses on lunch break?
Just thought you might have fun.
Well, I am. Having fun, I mean. Sorry, I gotta take this.
Okay, I'll just concentrate on icing.
Mr. Bennett.
Wilson, there you are. I've been trying to get a hold of Dalton. Is he with you?
No, we're working on different projects at the moment.
Well, have him call me. I'll let you get back to work.
Is everything okay?
We should get back to work.
Oh, but
So I was stuck in that tree until my dad came looking for me.
Must have been nice growing up around here.
It was.
You ever think of leaving, though? Like trying your hand in the big city?
I have. Dreamed about it, actually. Almost went once. Had a job lined up and everything.
What happened?
My dad got sick, and well, it was best if I stayed here.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. So, about the festival.
Right. We should look into our new suspect. Gus.
Great, we're making good time.
okay, what happened?
What do you mean?
I mean, we were having fun. You were finally starting to unbend, and now you're all buttoned up again.
Nothing, it's... I'm here to do a job, and I should just really focus on the job and not goof off.
Hey, we were on a lunch break, remember? I wasn't goofing off.
I know. I'm sorry, it's... My boss just gets me so uptight.
I can understand that.
You can?
I mean, no, Zoe's amazing, but I can sympathize. But you were enjoying it, right?
I was.
Good. Then maybe I can show you a few more Christmas traditions. I mean, Zoe and Dalton are off investigating. We're kind of stuck together. Might as well enjoy it.
Might as well.
This is it. I still can't believe Gus would have anything to do with this. He complains all the time, but he's still volunteering for the festival. He may be grumpy, but...
Well, what are you doing? You can't just barge in on him. You might be dangerous.
Oh, please. I've known Gus my whole life. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Come on. Did you know he liked to hang out in his backyard smashing things?
No, but... I think someone's watching us.
And you didn't get a good look at him?
No.
So that means it wasn't Gus, right? If the person you're looking for is the one who's following you?
Look, let's just call it a night. Okay, tomorrow's the toy drive. We need to be on the lookout in case anything happens.
You guys go ahead. I still have some stuff to do.
Oh, Santa. Sorry, we're closing.
I was just hoping for a cup of coffee to go.
Of course.
Huh, what's this?
Oh, it's just a silly thing I keep. It's a list of perfect things.
I don't hold much for perfect. Never had any luck for it. I find the imperfection are the best things about people.
Here you go. On the house.
Well, thank you kindly. Merry Christmas.
What do you have there?
Yule logs. I used the recipe you gave me and tried all kinds of secret ingredients. Let's see if any of them work.
Doesn't look like you're thinking about sugar plums.
I thought you and Wilson were on your way back to the hotel.
I was, but I sent Wilson ahead. I thought you looked a little upset.
Oh, it's just this festival. I can't believe someone's actually trying to ruin it.
It means a lot to you, doesn't it?
If it goes smoothly, the mayor said I could do the interior design for Heritage Place. That could mean really big things for me.
Well, since I'm the architect, that means you would be working together, I guess. What are your ideas for the interior design?
Well, that's going to depend on your final design for the renovations, won't it?
Okay, so you don't have any ideas?
Well, these are just some preliminary sketches, of course.
Oh, of course. Of course.
It's good.
I use fennel,
It's just not...
like your mother-in-law's.
Yeah. You know what? Why don't we just pick one of these? I mean, they're all good.
Just not special, right?
Right.
You know, maybe we're going about this the wrong way. Tell me about when you first tried this Yule log. How'd it make you feel?
Feel?
Yeah. Set the scene.
Well, Sam and I had been together for about 5 months at that point, and I just knew he was the one. So he took me to meet his parents. My family never made a big deal about Christmas, but there, it was like a Christmas card. And his mom was so warm. She gave the best hugs. That's what her Yule log tasted like. Like one of her hugs. Warm.
It must have been really nice.
It was.
So, let's start from there.
Where?
Warmth. What's something that conveys warmth? I always like what I bake to make people feel something.
Like art.
Is that silly?
No. It's really sweet.
These are some really great ideas, Zoe.
Really?
Yeah.
They're not too conservative? I know you're more...
Okay. No, I actually really like your take. It's, you know, it's traditional, but with a little flair. You know, the only thing I would do is, no, sorry.
Please, please, if you have any suggestions.
Well, I was thinking, what if we, you know, just...
Oh. Get it, and then we could...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah, wait. And then, what if we... This guy right here.
look who's here.
Oh, sorry about that. I had kind of a late night last night. Thanks for starting the setup, Mr. Amberson.
Oh, you're welcome. I always show up early for things like this.
Oh, I do too. Punctuality is very important.
That reminds me of a story about my father.
If you'll just excuse me for a moment.
He was the one who suggested people build shelters during the war, right in their houses.
Paulson, you didn't have to bring toys.
Of course you did. It's a toy drive. How's everything going? No sign of trouble yet?
To be honest, I just got here. I can't believe we stayed up all night designing. I haven't done that since college. The ideas just flowed.
I was thinking of putting Avery and Wilson back there. I feel like it's a good vantage point, and then we could keep an eye on things over here.
Sounds good.
All right.
Now there's a man with some Christmas spirit.
Dalton?
Oh yes, he's really taking this festival seriously. I knew you two were going to make a great team.
See? This is the perfect vantage point for keeping watch.
Well, now here comes the hard part, blending in.
Oh, don't you worry, I've got that covered.
Right, because nothing says incognito like Christmas llama.
Oh, come on. Ugly Christmas sweaters are a rite of passage.
So what? Complete and utter humiliation?
No. Learning to let loose.
Really?
Let's try it. Great. Now you're ready for your next Christmas lesson.
Stealing Christmas ornaments?
No. Tree trimming. Watch and learn. Ta-da! Okay, now it's your turn.
Shouldn't we be keeping watch?
Well, we can't just stand here staring at people. We gotta look busy.
Okay, Nah, that one's good. You know, whoever decorated this tree, they probably could have used our help because spacing on this is all wrong.
See anything suspicious yet?
Other than Heather flirting with you again?
You know what they say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Speaking of...
Here, take it.
Oh,
Jeez.
Gus. He never comes out to these things.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
At least he left his sledgehammer behind.
He's really good, isn't he?
Our best yet.
Christmas.
There's something about him I just can't quite put my finger on.
Like for Christmas.
Sorry, I have to take this. Hello?
I was beginning to think you're avoiding my calls.
Why would I do that?
Get the accent. I talked to Wilson this morning. I know what's going on. If someone's running around trying to sabotage this festival, maybe we should pull the plug now.
We can't pull the plug now. This whole town is relying on us for the renovations.
There are no renovations without money, and there's no money without the festival, which someone is clearly out to stop. This project was supposed to help our image. If word gets out about this...
No, it won't. Just give me a few more days, okay? I'll figure something out.
Fine. But I'm at a deadline here. We have 2 days before we announce this company who cares thing to the press. If anything else goes wrong, I'm pulling the plug.
Okay, bye.
Thank you so much for all your help today, guys.
No, thank you. There's no greater honor than helping make Christmas magical for the children. It reminds me of when I was a boy. My father always took me to see the Christmas lights at the botanical gardens.
Sounds like he was an amazing man.
Oh, yes. My father, Wilberforce T. Amberson, was like no one else. I've always wanted to honor him.
Sorry to interrupt.
If you'll excuse me.
By all means. You ladies have a nice night.
You too. Well, that was uneventful in an eventful type of way.
Thank goodness. Can you imagine someone trying to sabotage a children's toy drive?
What can I help clean?
Oh, nothing. You've done enough. I'll do the rest.
You ready to go?
Yeah, let me just grab my bag.
All right.
I thought you were meeting me at the hotel.
I am, later tonight. We're going on a little Christmas tour.
Let's go.
I don't know what's gotten into him, but I like it.
Thank you so much for your amazing work. You really do capture the essence of Santa. Do you need help packing up?
Oh, no. You two have done enough. Go home.
If only. I still have to finish cleaning up here.
Well, maybe Dalton could help you.
Oh, that's okay. You don't have to.
I want to.
Jim, what's with the box?
I noticed your front door lock was sticking last night. I have a few minutes, just figured I'd repair it for you. Don't want anyone breaking in here, do we?
Well, that is,
What?
protective.
It'll just take a few minutes.
So, I know this is a little out of the way, but I just wanted to squeeze in one last tradition before we call it a
Oh,
night.
please tell me we're making a snowman.
Without any snow?
Right. I guess that would not work.
Or would it?
What is that?
A snowman without the snow. Just cut 2 pieces of fabric into snowman shapes, sew them together, and voila.
I love the idea, but isn't it a little flat?
Well, that's where the leaves come in.
Because we...
Stuff it.
Of course. All right.
You didn't have to do this yet.
You fixed my door. It's the least I can do.
So good. Do you have any ketchup?
Ketchup. On my meatloaf?
Yeah. Can't eat meatloaf without it.
So, are all holidays as messy as Christmas?
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay. It looks good. Thank you, Avery, for this. I never built a snowman. Leaf man? It's nice.
Looks like someone's finally starting to relax.
Well, I like this place. It's nice without my boss breathing down my neck. Just wish I could take a piece of it with me.
Maybe you can.
Well, I don't think a suitcase full of stained clothes exactly counts.
No, I mean, you just need to learn how to breathe in the small town. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Now exhale. Now you can remember this moment and this snowman the next time you feel anxious.
I don't think I could ever forget this moment.
Oh.
Come on, we can fix them.
That's much better.
Buttons right? Gotta get the buttons right.
Yes, you do.
This sure goes all out, huh? People really do love Christmas here, don't they?
And every other holiday for that matter.
I have to admit, there's something very special about this town and Heritage Place.
Does inspire me. It's got good bones. Kind of bones you want to keep.
Is that your way of telling me that you think my designs for it are a little too extreme?
Look, Dalton, working with you last night, I felt so inspired. I think we have a great plan. I just worry that some of the renovations are a little too creative for Willow Creek.
I hear you. I know my designs can be a little over the top. I don't know, I've always liked to push the limits. Always scared that if I don't take risks now, I might be left wondering what if.
There's a light on at Heritage Place. The light didn't come from in here.
The storage room.
Still locked. Maybe I left it on?
You think?
Maybe not. Alex? Oh. Oh.
Yes.
Ow. Oh.
I promise it's not what it looks like.
Really? Because it looks to me like you broke into the storage room.
No, it wasn't me. I swear. I was staking the place out for my story.
What story?
Come on. The break-in, Santa's throne. Someone's trying to shut down this festival.
Doesn't explain what you're doing here.
I was watching the place. But then I must have got tired.
You fell asleep?
Just a cat nap, but then I heard the door bang shut and someone running, so I chased them.
You must have missed them by a few seconds. Did you see who it was?
No, they got away by the time I was fully awake. I mean,
This doesn't make sense. The room was locked.
I told you it wasn't me. I can prove it.
You're the one who's been following us?
I'm not sure this is helping your case, Alex.
I figured that you were investigating too, so I was following along for the paper.
Heather?
That's your shop, Zoe.
I caught her breaking in. I was gonna show you sooner, but I figured I would wait until I published the story in a couple days.
No, you can't publish this.
Why not?
Because it could jeopardize this whole investigation. And we don't want whoever's doing this to find out we're onto them.
He has a point.
Fine. I will hold off for now if you promise to come to me first when you're ready to break the story.
Deal.
Sick.
Mom, why didn't you tell me you were working with Jim? That's the newsflash of the century.
That's nothing. We're just banding together to stop Miss Mabel's. But unless we can figure out the Yule log, we might not win.
I like Jim. I always thought he had a bit of James Bond about him.
James Bond? I don't think so. The man puts ketchup on meatloaf.
Lots of people do that.
Not the meatloaf. Never the meatloaf.
Anyway, about Heather. Told you she was up to no good.
I know, but why break in and not take anything? Doesn't add up.
Maybe she didn't have enough time.
Maybe. Dalton and I are gonna go talk to her today.
Okay. While you do that, Wilson and I are going to get the rest of the donations for the auction.
Speaking of, what's going on between you two?
What do you mean?
I mean, I saw him walking you home from the toy drive.
I mean, he's nice.
Just nice?
Okay, what about you and Dalton? Anything going on there?
We're literally complete opposites.
But he's nice, right?
I gotta go.
What?
How?
Avery got it for me. It'd be rude not to wear it.
She really is rubbing off on you, huh?
Yeah, I guess. Who knew Christmas cheer would be so contagious?
Well, maybe you should send her to see my father. He just called me threatening to call off the renovations. Someone told him about the sabotage?
Yeah, about that.
And don't worry about it. I talked him out of it. At least for now. And not a word of this to Avery or Zoe.
Shouldn't we at least give them a heads up?
And cause you more stress? I don't think so. All right, I've got to go meet Zoe.
All right, see you soon.
Don't tell me you stopped to buy fudge again.
No, not this time. Can we go in?
Can't. She's not here yet.
You breaking in, Zoe?
One good turn deserves another, don't you think?
What does that mean? Wow. I really do look good in black, don't I? Okay, I broke in. I didn't take anything. I just wanted to see what your plans were for the Heritage Place, that's all.
That's a little extreme, don't you think?
Well, I couldn't believe that the mayor awarded you that interior, so I just wanted to see what your ideas were, okay?
And?
Well, to be honest, they weren't half bad.
Thank you, I think. But I only get that contract if the festival goes well.
So
where were you last night after the toy drive? There was another break-in.
you think it was me?
I mean...
I was with my mother at her festive bingo night. Okay, believe me, over 50 octogenarians saw me there all night. Went on forever. Look, Zoe, I know we've had our differences, but I would never sabotage your work. I mean, a little light spying, yeah, sure, yes, but sabotage, never.
You're just in time. I have come up with a few more potential secret ingredients.
Good. I got a few suggestions myself. I thought maybe we could try them out later tonight.
I close at 9?
Actually, I thought maybe you could stop by my place and after you close.
The bakery?
No, actually, my house. I could make a late night dinner for you and we could whip up a few Yule logs.
Oh,
I cook a mean meatloaf.
Are you saying something is wrong with my meatloaf?
No, your meatloaf is
My
great.
meatloaf is perfect, and you put ketchup on it.
This is about meatloaf.
I just don't think it's a good idea that we work at your house.
Okay, yeah, I understand. I'll talk to you later.
What exactly is that?
A ho-ho hot chocolate. It's really good, try it.
I don't think so.
Okay. So what do we think about Heather?
I believe her. Even without her mother's bingo, it's just not her style.
She is very unique.
She sure likes you.
She's not my type. Try it.
Oh. Who is your type?
I don't know. Someone a little more buttoned up who may or may not have whipped cream on their nose. Wait, let me get it. Okay.
So, if it's not, Alex or Heather...
Has to be Gus.
Right. So, let's go see Gus.
Let's go see Gus. Mr. Gus?
Gus. Gus. Sorry to interrupt.
I think you mean trespass. This is private property.
And we'll be going. We just wanted to talk to you quickly. It's about the festival.
I'm busy.
I can see that. Are those tiles?
What's it to you?
Just curious. We heard you working back here the other day as well.
And that is exactly what I was afraid of. More people hanging around that old building means more people nosing around in my business.
Well, sure, but Gus, that's no reason to try and stop the festival.
Why would I want to try and stop the festival? I'm volunteering for it, aren't I?
Why are you volunteering?
It's important to the town, even if it means noise and people around.
Gus, what exactly are you doing?
My art.
Your art?
Wait here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's
Good. It's really good.
Yeah.
Gus, have you ever thought of selling these?
Do you think anybody would buy them?
I would.
Really?
Yeah.
Gus, look, we have to ask, where were you after the toy drive?
Bowling league. Lots of people there if you want to check. They'll remember me. I was giving suggestions on how to improve the scoring.
Of course you were. So now what? That was our last suspect. And tonight's the last night before we start setting up for the fundraiser. We'll have someone around night and day after that.
They're gonna make a move. It's gonna be now.
Stakeout?
Yeah.
All right, that's it. The last donations are ready to go. Good work, partner.
Thanks. I'm kind of sad it's ending.
Well, I could offer you a few other jobs. My van needs some detailing.
Well, I meant the festival. It's been a nice change from my life back home.
Well, look on the bright side. The city is only an hour away. Could always come back and visit.
You mean visit you?
Yeah,
I'd like that.
I would too. Well, I better move my van, but
Yeah.
lock up and meet me out front?
Yeah, sure. Great.
There you go. One meatloaf.
Oh, thank you very much. I really need some energy before I greet the children. This is delicious. It reminds me of Mrs. Claus's meatloaf.
You don't need ketchup, do you?
On this meatloaf? Never.
See? You understand. Tell that to Jim.
Jim. Oh, yes, I heard you two are teaming up for the baking contest. Good idea.
I'm not sure that's happening anymore.
Really? I'm sorry to hear that.
It's just, sometimes things aren't right.
You mean, aren't perfect? Like your list. And I do know a thing or two about lists. My main rule is you should always check them twice. See if they really hold up.
So I was thinking, maybe after all this is over, you would come work with me?
You mean in the city?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure my dad would love to have you with us. And Willow Creek isn't that far. Best of both worlds, huh?
Why would you want me to do that?
Well, one, because you're really talented.
And two?
Two, because I like you, Zoe.
I like you too, Dalton. Working on this with you has been...
Fun, exciting, romantic.
strange. I mean, in a good way. A few days ago, I could never imagine being on a stakeout trying to catch someone. It is so...
Out of the box?
For me.
So you'll come work with me?
I think I'd like that. Of course, we need to get through this renovation first.
I'll make sure that happens.
Wait, the renovation? Maybe we've been thinking about this all wrong. Maybe no one's trying to stop the festival. Maybe what they're trying to do is stop the renovation.
Why?
There was a lot of debate about whether to sell or renovate the building within the community. The city even had it up for sale before the mayor made a decision.
Okay, well, we should call her, right? Maybe she has insight. Okay.
I cannot believe you had pancakes for dinner. Let me guess. Another Christmas tradition?
More like an everyday tradition. Don't tell anyone, but I'm kind of a sucker for an all-day breakfast.
Your secret's safe with me. Actually, I was hoping that maybe since we have the night off, I could show you one of my traditions.
Does it involve color-coded spreadsheets and perfectly ironed socks?
That would be right up my alley, huh? But, no.
Then I'm in.
All right.
Thanks, Mayor Foster. I will.
So, what'd she say?
Apparently, the building was on the market for 3 weeks before she pulled the plug.
Really?
And that's not all. In that time, there were 2 bids. One was Hennessy, a big corporation out of LA.
Okay, what's the second one?
WT Holdings.
WT Holdings. Well, there's one private listing, but no information at all. Uh-oh. Hey, Dad. You're where?
So legend has it, Orion was a hunter who fell in love with Artemis, goddess of the moon. Now they were so in love that when Orion died, she immortalized him as a constellation in the sky, so they could be together forever. You see those 3 stars? That's his belt.
How have I never noticed that before?
Take some practice. I used to spend hours studying the constellations with my dad. We were always moving around, but the stars were the one constant.
Thank you for sharing your tradition with me.
Dad. I told you didn't have to come here.
You rarely answer your phone. Now you got Wilson doing it. I told you, I have a deadline.
Well, this is Zoe. She's in charge of the festival.
So you're the one responsible for all this sabotage I've been hearing about?
Well...
Not responsible, Dad. Trying to stop it. Okay, and we have.
Really?
Yes. We're gonna have someone round the clock here starting tomorrow, and we've had this place under surveillance all night. Nothing has happened.
Good evening, sir.
Wilson, I'd hoped that you'd rub off on my son, but it looks like it worked the other way around. Well, I'm here. Let's take a tour.
Of course.
pretty empty.
We're not decorating until tomorrow. All the decorations and donations are in the storage room.
Show me.
The lock's open.
We locked it this afternoon before we left, didn't we?
I must have forgotten.
And you were the one who forgot to lock the door, Wilson. I sent you here to be my eyes and ears. What in the world has gotten into you?
I'm sorry. I guess I let myself get distracted.
What could possibly be more important than the job I sent you here to do?
Nothing, sir.
Precisely.
The police will do everything they can, but
Right. So I guess things were not under control.
Oh, Dad, come on.
Do you have any idea what a publicity nightmare would have been if I got ahead with the release? I knew I should have trusted my instincts. Pulled the plug on this project days ago, like I told you.
pulled the plug? You knew about this?
I didn't think it was going to get this far.
Sir, please, just because I failed, that doesn't mean the town should be penalized.
I'm sorry, young lady, but without the matching donations.
Dad, I'm sure we could figure something out.
Don't you worry, son. We will still talk about your green initiative. Just not now. I have to get back to the city. I will see you two both at the office tomorrow afternoon. And I will let the mayor know that after tonight, Oak Haven Development will be officially pulling out of the renovations. Wilson, walk out with me. And please, remember to book the meeting room. I have a dozen important projects that need our attention ASAP.
I'm on it. Sir, Avery. Ave. You ignoring me?
It's for your own good. Trust me.
What are you talking about?
I heard you with Parker. He's right. The last thing you need right now is more distractions. Good luck with your next project, Wilson.
How could this happen? The front door was locked. You saw that I had to open it.
Someone must have gotten in somehow and then put the storage door unlocked. I mean...
But it doesn't make any sense. And now everything is ruined. The town's gonna be so disappointed.
We can still figure something out.
The fundraiser's in 2 days.
That's plenty of time.
But everything is gone. All the donations, all my plans.
Zoe, we don't have to give up on our plans.
I can't do it. I can't just wing things and hope it'll all come together like you.
Is that what you think I do?
I have to call the mayor. Let her know to call the party off. You should go back to the city. You belong there.
Zoe.
What if we tried to...
Ave, I told you. It's done. The mayor called this morning. The police don't have a single lead.
Have you talked to Dalton?
No. I'm gonna go see my mom. Tell her we won't be needing that delivery order.
On the bright side... Yep. No bright side to be found.
Don't worry, Wilson. You're not going to lose your job over this, okay? I'm the one who claimed to have everything under control.
I just hate leaving things this way. I may not know much about Christmas, but I know it's not supposed to feel like this.
You know what?
What's up?
No, you head back. My dad's expecting to see you today.
Well, he expects to see you too. Your whole green initiative hangs on the fact that he's expecting to see you today.
Yeah, well, that's too bad because I'm not going. I think I have an idea. You head back.
Well, not if your idea has anything to do with saving the festival and getting Avery to talk to me again.
Are you sure?
What's the plan?
It may not be your grandma's secret recipe, but it certainly hits the spot right now. I'm really sorry, Zozo. I wish there was something I could do.
Who would do this, Mom?
I don't know, honey.
I just wanted everything to be perfect.
Been thinking a lot about that word lately.
What word?
Perfect.
What about it?
I use it too much. Perfect recipe, perfect man.
What's wrong with that?
Because maybe there is no perfect. Jim put ketchup on my meatloaf.
Oh, poor Jim.
And that's why I said no when he asked me out. I mean, meatloaf.
Wait, he asked you out?
And I want to go. I like Jim. He is a little like James Bond. I mean, in the right light.
That's good, right?
But I'm scared. Honey, I'm afraid I've taught you to look for perfect. And what I'm saying is, maybe perfect isn't a solution. Maybe it's the problem.
Avery, is Zoe here?
No, she's at her mom's and then she's gonna head up to Heritage Place. What are you still doing here? Shouldn't you be gone by now?
Not until we make things right. And I need your help.
But didn't your boss say...
I know what he said.
Couldn't you lose your job over this?
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Are you sure it's worth it?
Definitely.
You called me?
I did.
You figured out the secret ingredient.
Well, not exactly. I was hoping. I was wondering. No, hoping was right. Jim, would you like to go out with me sometime? On a date?
I just figured the whole meatloaf thing that you didn't want.
Yes. Well, I can't really explain the meatloaf other than to say I was wrong. Not about the ketchup. My meatloaf does not need ketchup. But about using that as an excuse to say no. I was just nervous. It's been a long time since I was on a date.
I would love to go on a date with you.
You would?
Actually, when I first heard about this whole Miss Mabel thing, I was using it as an excuse to get to know you better.
You did?
I mean, I've always liked you. It's just, we got off on the wrong foot after the baking contest.
The baking contest? We still haven't figured that out.
Right. What did you say about the cake again? It made you feel warm.
Yes, warm. And a little spicy.
Spicy. Cardamom.
Santa? What are you doing here?
Well, I go where I'm needed.
Well, without the festival, the town could sure use your Christmas magic.
No, I'm not talking about the town. I'm talking about here, with you.
I'm not really feeling the Christmas spirit right now.
Well, that's when I'm needed the most.
I appreciate you trying to cheer me up, but I'm sure you heard. They took everything.
Well, not everything. You know, celebrating Christmas is not about just decorations, Zoe. It's about having faith. I mean, sure, bad things are going to happen, but you have to trust that there are ways to overcome them. No one can steal your faith. Not when you believe in yourself.
How do I do that?
By following your heart. Close your eyes. Now, imagine starting over with what you have. Don't be afraid to trust your instincts. I believe in you, Zoe. Now, believe in yourself.
Santa? All right, Santa. I believe.
Believe in what?
Dalton? What are you doing here?
Oh, come on, you didn't think you could get rid of me so easily, did you?
But your father, won't he be upset with you?
Maybe, but I guess he's gonna have to deal with it.
I think I'm ready to take some risks. And with you. You're right, we can come up with something. It might not be perfect, but...
Well, I do have a plan.
Avery? Wilson? What is all this?
Decorations? I know it's a bit of a hodgepodge and not exactly what you expected, but...
No, this is great. We can work with this. Where did you find all this?
Well, you're not the only interior designer in town, remember?
Heather?
Yeah. And everyone else in town, really.
I've also started calling all the people who donated. We can't replace the baskets, but they're still willing to donate. We'll just have to have the auction without the actual items.
And I made a few phone calls and got replacing gingerbread houses. They'll be here by tonight.
You did all this?
The town did. So, we'll take care of everything. All you have to do is just decorate. What do you think?
I think it's gonna be perfect.
Start our video without any wasting of time. Before I begin, I would appreciate it if you like the video, so that you can help me to continue spreading the Stoicism. If you are not subscribed, I recommend you to subscribe and activate the bell, so you don't miss any video. Reason number 6, overcoming obstacles. Stoicism teaches techniques for overcoming obstacles and turning challenges into opportunities for growth. For women facing systemic barriers or personal challenges, Stoic practices can provide a framework for resilience and perseverance. Stoicism encourages women to embrace adversity as an opportunity for growth, emphasizing the importance of maintaining a calm and rational mindset when facing obstacles. By focusing on what they can control and accepting what they cannot, women can cultivate a sense of empowerment and self-reliance in overcoming life's challenges. Reason number 7, building meaningful relationships. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of cultivating healthy relationships based on mutual respect and virtue. Women can apply Stoic principles to cultivate deeper connections and navigate interpersonal dynamics with wisdom and compassion. Stoicism provides women with a timeless blueprint for nurturing deep, meaningful connections. By prioritizing virtues like honesty, empathy, and respect, women can forge relationships that not only endure the tests of time but also enrich their lives with profound depth and authenticity. In a world often cluttered with superficial interactions, Stoicism empowers women to cultivate bonds that resonate on a soulful level, fostering a sense of belonging and fulfillment that transcends fleeting appearances or shallow encounters. Reason number 8. Living a meaningful life. Ultimately, Stoicism offers a path to living a life of purpose and fulfillment, guided by principles of virtue, resilience, and inner peace. For women seeking to live authentically and make a positive impact in the world, Stoicism provides a philosophical foundation for personal growth and empowerment. Stoicism empowers women to live with purpose, seizing each moment to embody wisdom, courage, and justice. By aligning actions with deeply held values, women craft lives filled with meaning, impact, and fulfillment, leaving a lasting legacy of resilience and virtue. Reason number 9. Inner strength. Stoicism fortifies women with unshakable inner strength, empowering them to face life's challenges with resilience and grace, unleashing their full potential and resilience in the face of adversity. Stoicism imbues women with unwavering inner strength, transforming adversity into opportunity and empowering them to navigate life's trials with unwavering resilience and grace, demonstrating their indomitable spirit and capability to conquer any obstacle. Stoicism equips women with an unyielding reservoir of inner strength, enabling them to confront life's trials with poise and determination, showcasing their resilience and ability to thrive in the face of adversity, embodying the essence of empowerment and fortitude. Reason number 10. Emotional resilience. Stoicism empowers women with emotional resilience, allowing them to weather life's storms with grace, strength, and unwavering resolve, embodying a spirit of resilience and empowerment in the face of challenges. Stoicism fortifies women with emotional resilience, enabling them to navigate life's ups and downs with unwavering grace, strength, and inner calm, embodying resilience as a beacon of empowerment and self-mastery. In conclusion, Stoicism stands as a beacon of empowerment for women, offering a pathway to inner strength, resilience, and self-discovery. From its emphasis on equality and emotional fortitude to its liberation from societal expectations, Stoicism resonates deeply